What's going on, guys? Carter here. Got another video for you, another unboxing. This is, as the title states, the most expensive Microtech I've ever purchased, and honestly, one of the top most expensive knives I've purchased. I generally don't spend a lot on any particular knife. Occasionally I will. It's been a long time since I have, so this is a big deal for me. So let's get into it, but first, before we get into it, literally, I want to thank you guys for all your support, watching my videos, leaving comments, doing all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. It's really awesome. So, what do we have here? Obviously, it's a Microtech. Let's make sure it is a Microtech. Yes, it is. That's cool. That's good. It is a Microtech. And it is a Signature Series Microtech. I've never owned a Microtech Signature Series. Never compromise. It's a combat Troodon. Let's take a look. Paperwork. Okay, there's a knife in here. That is the next good sign. It is a knife, and it does have the correct button on it. And it is a Signature Series. Here she is. And I will wait for the main reveal for 1 minute. I want to take a look. I want to look at some features, right? A little foreplay for you guys. So what do we have here? Signature Series. This is, what is this? Upgraded production, I guess, is what you would call it. It's not a custom, but it's also not straight production. Did I already say production? It's not a custom, it's not production, it's somewhere in between. It's like an upscaled production. So combat Troodon, same basic shape, same basic milling. What differences do we have? Well, if you can see, the screws have these cool little squiggly circles on there. Not really that impressive, but it is something different than your standard combat Troodon. The other thing that you'll notice right off the bat is this polished X with the black. I believe the blacked out OTFs. This is all black. It doesn't have the polished flat right there. Once again, nothing too big, but it does stand out a little bit. And then on the glass breaker, you can see it also has these lines on the hardware there along with that. And you've got the little signature here. I assume that's Anthony Marfione. I could be wrong. This one came out in 2020, 12/2020, serial number 130. That's pretty cool. So combat Troodon. The other thing you might notice is it does not have the laser logo on it, which I think looks really good, makes it look really handsome without having the claw there. I do like the claw logo, but it's cool having something without the claw. Without further ado, let's check the button. Same wiggle on the button. And there we go. That's the money shot right there. That is the Damascus blade on this beautiful, beautiful knife. Absolutely stunning. Love to have it. I know Damascus is, not that rare, but it's really cool to have it on an OTF from Microtech, and I think it looks really good. The other option that I had available to me in a purchase was this exact same knife, but it had the carbon fiber on this top piece right here. So this is all the same blade. I believe it was the same Damascus pattern. I forget what the actual pattern is on that, but it's got like a ladder. It might be ladder pattern. Had a carbon fiber scale, which is cool, right? Because it does mean it's a little more extra special from a normal combat Troodon. However, I don't know if I actually dig that look. This is getting into details, but these grooves, they still cut them on the carbon fiber, but it doesn't look that good. It looks kind of messy and sloppy. The weave, along with this pattern, it just doesn't jive very well, in my opinion. If it had a flat carbon fiber scale, I would have been all in for sure. That's the one I would want. But they kept this pattern, and it just looks kind of messy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I need to get this blade oiled up. Add this to the old collection. I don't know if I'm going to carry this. Typically when I get knives like this, I don't carry them at first, but then eventually I either sell them or start carrying them. It's kind of what I do. But I really enjoy the knife community, how you can pick something like this up, check it out, maybe do a video on it, play with it, determine if you still want it. If you don't, you can just sell it, recoup your funds, and you're good to go. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Later.